The US-Mexico border has been a source of controversy and conflict for decades, especially in recent years as the number of migrants seeking asylum in the US has surged. In December 2023, the US Customs and Border Protection, CBP, announced the temporary closure of the port of entry at Lukeville, Arizona, due to the overwhelming influx of migrants in the area. This decision sparked criticism and outrage from Arizona's governor and senators, who argued that the closure would harm the state's economy, security, and humanitarian obligations. They also claimed that the federal government had failed to provide adequate resources and solutions to address the border crisis. The closure would disrupt the trade and tourism between Arizona and the Mexican state of Sonora, which rely on the crossing for commerce and travel. According to the Arizona-Mexico Commission, the bilateral trade between the two states amounted to $16.6 billion in 2020, and more than 2.5 million visitors crossed the border in both directions. The closure would also endanger the safety of the border communities, as it would create a bottleneck of migrants and smugglers in the desert, increasing the risk of violence, crime, and human trafficking. Moreover, the closure would violate the human rights of the migrants who are fleeing from poverty, violence, and persecution in their home countries. The closure would deny them access to legal and humanitarian assistance and expose them to harsh weather conditions, dehydration, and illness. The CBP justified the closure of the Lukeville port of entry by saying that it was necessary to divert its personnel and resources to process and detain the migrants, who were arriving in large numbers due to the misinformation spread